Voters are going to the polls to decide a number of candidates and issues.
Big time voting day today. And Local 12's Dan Hurley is at the Hamilton County Board of Elections. He joins us now live with more on today's turnout. Are we getting a big turnout, Dan?
Well, at this point of the year and in this point of a race, it always comes down to the question of turnout. Not just the size, but who turns out. Now, an hour ago when I talked to Sherry Poland, she said that they were hoping for about 35% turnout, and there were some indications that it might be even higher than that. The problem is that people really usually turn out to vote in a hot two-person race, like for the mayor of Cincinnati or for the governor of Ohio, or for a field race like City of Cincinnati. But for the first time since 1925, there is no City of Cincinnati council race because of the change of the charter 2 years ago. So that means the only thing that's going to pull people out are the issues this year. They're complicated, they make people's eyes glaze over, and it really comes down to issue 3, the marijuana issue. Now, here's an interesting thing. 10 days ago, John Husted, the Secretary of State, said that only half as many absentee ballots had been submitted at that point 2 years before. So it may be that the absentee ballots are down. That's not good for issue 3, and that may be one of the reasons why they want to push to keep the polls open here in Hamilton County. Another thing, some big names in Hamilton County have pushed issue 3, and that may draw people out. Oscar Robertson, Nick Lachey, extra. So all of that could be very important in the final turnout.
Because I was going to come around 9 o'clock, and I had 2 different people tell me stay away till they get things straightened out because there's something going on with it's just confusion. It was easy, yeah. It was no problems. Anything took 5 minutes.
So the bottom line here is right now, it probably is a relatively low turnout, which means your vote, which counts even more than normal, and the polls are open till at least 7:30, and if the court, which we're watching right now, extends them, that will make it even more possible for you to get out and cast your ballot.
Hey, Dan, if we extrapolate this and say, well, the old adage is any publicity is good publicity, and Responsible Ohio wants this to go on longer. Is there a belief that Responsible Ohio is believing with a low turnout and with problems at the polls, if we don't get more people out, that may be an indicator of what they're feeling this is going to go on issue 3?
Well, the other thing that Husted said was that on the absentees, they were skewing to an older voter profile. The Responsible Ohio was pushing to get college students to vote early, and that didn't look like that was happening. That's bad for Responsible Ohio. They need people to go out and vote.
And if you keep it open later, you get younger people to go to the polls a little bit later.
That's very possible.
All right, Dan, thanks very much. Appreciate it.
Okay.
It's all very interesting. Well.